I got on a Margot Robbie follow the other day. It's the first time I've seen them since they've moved around my neighborhood. So I just want to take you all through it. But they kind of surprised me when they came out. Got a little ahead of me. I had to find them for a couple of blocks. But they turned down on this main road. Took off a little quick, which made me a little suspect that they thought I was on them. So I kind of hung back a little bit. As I'm going down the road here, they fly through the red light, which also tells me something's going on. But I did a little in and out here, got on the follow again, but still stayed back a little bit. As I dropped in behind them here and we pulled up to one of the next lights, they made another left-hand turn. This is reminiscent of Julia Roberts, how she used to handle follows in this neighborhood. But I came in, did a little three-point turn here, crossed the intersection. They got way ahead of me right here, made the right down at the end of this long straightaway. And I basically didn't know where they were at this point. But as I made the right here, couldn't see them anywhere. But there's a little alley on the right up here that I saw them pop down. And there was just a big cloud of dust going down that alley. And they had already made it pretty far down there. So all I could do was make the next right and try and parallel them and keep up with them. But the car in front of me here was kind of stalling. So at this point I thought I'd lost them. But as I pulled back onto the main road here, I saw them coming out ahead of me on the light, making a left. But as they passed by me on the left, they were both looking at me. So I'm pretty sure I was burned. So just dropped in behind them, cards on the table now, and just to see what they did. At this point, I was thinking there was no way that he had a kid in the car driving the way he was. But you never know. They're Australian. They're in a new place. Maybe they don't know where they're going. And maybe that's how they drive anyway. So I gave it a little longer. We continued down the street here. And they made another left to go into the neighborhoods. And they pulled over. So I flipped a U-turn, pulled in behind them. Just in case they were getting out, but I didn't think they were. I figured, yep, he wants to come talk to me. So he approaches my car, we get out, we have a little conversation. He talks about how they've done the research, and they know that California law states that if there's a minor in the car that I can't follow. So I took this opportunity just to introduce myself, say hello. I'm one of the photographers that you're probably going to be coming across sooner or later. And just to be safe out there. Because if you do have your kid in your car and you're flying down these dirty back alleys in Venice, it's very dangerous. So next time, just pull over, talk to me, and we could work something out. I'm a nice guy, he's a nice guy, and we bid ourselves adieu. So I left him alone for the rest of the day. Happy days. But as I'm coming down the street, after I left him, I see him again. They're probably thinking I'm still following him, but I was basically saying, I'm done.